because of your time. And this is the reason, as a youth, you need to be careful with the type of aggressive you are putting on. Otherwise, for example, there are some things actually we do, and we are actually, I want to be sincere with you. There are some things we do that if we are not careful, we will be answerable to God. A good example. Some of the things actually we do them because we just don't know. You know the reason why they start the question. And so it's like you are telling God to say, I'm sorry, but I'm going to be blind. You are telling God to say, the one bang here, we know how I wish you. So it's a clear indication that you are not appreciating the way you are. You are handsome. You are beautiful. You were created in the image of God. No one is like you. You are different. You are unique. Maintain your status. Maintain the way you are. And by maintaining the way you are, you are telling God to say, God, you have created me in your image. I am handsome the way I am. I return all the glory to you. And by doing that, you are preserving your life. The Bible says, thank you.
Effective and indeed efficient response. And I think of what you said, I know it's also the nothing. And indeed, what I've just quoted from what you said is that people that may not know you will definitely know you by how you dress. And I believe that's a powerful point for how you dress. One thing that I believe, as you already said, Christianity is not just another religion compared to what we know in Hinduism, Islam, and all that, but it's the way of life. I believe if we go with that, we won't be bought in being changed. Amen. But when we take Christianity as just another form of religion, then it's okay for us to go and worship in Islam, isn't it? Yes, because it's just another religion. But when we take it as a way of life, we will stick to church. Amen. Thank you so much for that. I believe this question is, maybe I get it to you, the last question for them. The first one is, okay.
Symptoms of HIV and AIDS, and for how long do you start seeing the symptoms? What are the symptoms of HIV and AIDS, and for how long seeing the symptoms? Then this one is, as a youth, should we avoid sex, or we should keep away from relationships? So as a youth, should we avoid sex, or should we keep away from relationships? The third question is, why is it that abstinence is no longer being talked about? Why is it that abstinence is no longer being talked about? Maybe finish on what we talked about, HIV and AIDS and the transmission. Well, this one definitely goes to Mr. Mlenga from Chiminga. Edward. How can you prevent peer pressure, rape, lack of communication, and cohesion? Or how can you reduce these? And the final, I believe this one can go to them, is how can you help your partner to adapt to your Christian life as you congregate at different churches, but live a thriving life, I believe. So how can you help a partner to adapt to your Christian life as you congregate at different churches? Thank you for those frank and specific questions. I believe we'll take you with some later, the question that I've been asked. You are sitting down.
Thank you very much. I think the first question is about the symptoms, signs and symptoms of HIV. First of all, I would like to highlight on the same signs and symptoms. I'm sure a lot of people will just say signs and symptoms, but they don't understand what they mean, right? But then this is what they mean. A sign is something that you can see, right? You can see from, like when you just look at someone, you can see. It can be rash. It can be maybe episodes, like I said, someone has rash, episodes of blisters. And then a symptom is something that the person will tell you. For instance, the person will tell you that I have a headache. You won't see a headache. So the person has to tell you, right? So that's sign and symptoms. So now, the other thing I would like to mention is HIV. HIV has like 4 stages. And the first stage is actually what we just call the initial infection stage, where you are just infected. So the first stage, a person or an individual will experience maybe sore throat, a rash, something that will just come in a week, within maybe days to a week, and they will even disappear. You even go to the hospital, they give you a mock pill, and then you're even cured like that. It's gone. That's what we call the seroconversion stage or the initial infection stage. You have just been infected. And then the second stage is called the asymptomatic stage. Asymptomatic means that there are no symptoms. No signs, no symptoms. Meaning, you can stay with HIV, you don't have any symptoms, for even 15 years. Up to 15 years, depending on how the immune system is. You can live with HIV with no symptoms for 15 years. And then after that 15 years, you may develop the third stage, which is called the symptomatic stage, where you now start showing symptoms and signs. Then the fourth stage is actually the 8th stage. So, like I said, the first stage, the seroconversion or the initial infection stage, you have things like sore throat, rash, and then you might even take some further dose, but then the second stage, you will not show any symptoms. There are people who come, you test them, they say you find them with HIV, and they say that even if they will go away with you, I'm not seeing anything. Yes, they are infected and they are in an asymptomatic stage, which may last up to 15 years. So meaning someone can be with HIV for 15 years and they don't know. They don't know because 1, they don't do the test. 2, they don't have any symptoms. And then the third stage, which is the symptomatic stage, then you have diarrhea. You have diarrhea which is you have this diarrhea which you come, you take medication, it goes, it comes back again. You have lots of weight. Maybe you are weighing something like 55 kgs. Within just maybe a week, 3 weeks, or a month, you discover that you have dropped from 55 to something like 85. Then those are signs and symptoms of HIV. And that is the third stage. Then the fourth stage, that's when now you have TB, I talked about. You have TB, you have cryptobubble meningitis, you have PCP, like pneumocystic gyrovectory or pneumocystic carinine pneumonia. You have those things, or leukocytic sarcomas of our head, you have cancer of the skin, and those are signs and symptoms of the fourth stage, which is AIDS. Have I answered that question? Yes. And maybe also, since you have asked about that, I would like to also talk about what we call the window period. You have heard of the window period. Someone will be in the window period when they are infected with HIV, but when they go to the hospital,